Hi guys, for this set I'm making use of the Glow Nail Professional Liquid and this self-mixed powder. I'm starting off on already prepped nails and I will begin the application. So welcome to my channel, you guys. Welcome to another tutorial. This is like the first nail tutorial in like months, so we're back at it again. Welcome. My name is Lydia. I do nail tutorials and lifestyle vlogs now. I just feel like there's a lot that's been happening in my life and I sort of just want to carry you guys along. So do check out my vlogs if you haven't, and you'd understand why I haven't been posting for so long. I feel like I still need to do a story time though. Anyways, back to this design, or back to this set that we're doing. So first of all, almond shape, because it's Christmas and I feel like Christmas, for Christmas sets, I just personally feel like for Christmas sets, almond shapes are the best. They're just much more cuter and how do I say, they're much more cuter and just more poised, I just think. Anyways, for the color, I purposely mixed this shade because I wanted to have like a nice icy Christmassy color without like the bluish whitish Christmas theme, right? Hence the hint of purple. And you can see that it has like a bit of glitters in it. Not a bit, a lot of glitters in it actually. So nice shimmer it's got to it. And then yeah, so for the design that we are doing, it's like a nice minimal Christmas design. It would not say Christmas except for the colors, but it's like a nice design that you can wear into the new year as well. So that's like the whole point of this design that I sort of researched and improvised. So I'm literally just finishing up now with a teeny weeny bead just to make sure that my the structure of my nail is all in there, and then we'll move to the next nail. So for the entire set, we basically just do a plain application and then we come back to do like a bit of design. So what's been happening, you guys? What's been happening? How's your Christmas been going? I've gotten lots of DMs on Instagram of people who want to learn, or who want me to do classes. Okay, so I'm just going to like answer a few here just to like get a little bit of information out. And the reason I haven't, or I almost cannot seem to wrap my head around having classes just yet, I still want to work on doing that, is because like one, I'm doing my service, two, I'm actually working as well. I have like a 9 to 5 job, so I only do nails 3 times in a week. I only take clients 3 times in a week, and like in that time, if I do not have clients, then I have time to do other things. But nowadays, thankfully, I have been getting booked at least once every week, so I've not exactly had the time to even like I like it's been going so well that I've not even had the time to do my own nails. So the problem is time. I think that's just the main problem, but I am currently working on like a plan to do online classes, because it has to be online classes. Physical will not work so much, apart from maybe within my vicinity, and so basically online classes. So I want to do one in January, when everybody resumes, and I've sort of like been able to get a hang of my schedule for January. I want to do online classes in January. For my application, you'd notice that I've been working with like 2 major beads, and then I go in with with little patch up beads. Now, what I would say is this for beginners, and I always say this, and I think every other nail tech even says this: you don't particularly have to work with 2 beads or 3 beads or 1 bead just because you see another nail tech doing that. You want to sort of work at your own pace and then improve on like your application as you work with practice, right? So This is me going in now with my cuticle bead. You can see it's like a medium, it's like a medium to large bead. This bead is going to fill up my cuticle area, it's going to cover my apex, and then it's going to like just fill up like the rest of the free edge as well. Although because of how I've worked or proportioned this bead around the nail bed, I'd still have to go in with just a teeny little extra to sort of secure like the free edge area. So that's just it. And then I always take out the excess, regardless of whether, I see some people, like take out the excess and put it back. There's nothing wrong with working with like that, but I personally, just because like the bead has set, has almost set, and it's just not comfy to work with, I'd rather go in with a patch up bead than use the excess back in again. I mean, it's not polygel, it's acrylics, and if you're not very lucky or like very fast, you just end up like patching in a lump. So yeah, so I'm just finishing up on this nail. I'll move on to the next nail. On the next nail, I do like I start to do the application from the cuticle area, which is what I'd normally wouldn't do, but I decided to do it like this time around, just for two reasons. One, to show that you can actually apply from the cuticle area upwards if you're very, very good at laying your beads. And also, I did actually think that one bead was going to fill up the whole nail. So yeah, usually if you're going to do like a one bead method, you'd want to start from like the cuticle area and work the bead all the way down to the free edge. But obviously that's not what happened in this case, so I just flushed the rest of the bead as much as I could, and then I just went in with another bead and finished up the apex and the free edge. So you guys can see, okay, so on this nail I actually did do only two beads. And then I went straight into filing. So as you guys can see, like the number of beads or how you place them, it matters, but it doesn't really matter. It all comes down to how well you know what you're doing, how well you can use your beads or the products to create beautiful nails. So practice makes perfect, actually. All right, so I'm just finishing up on this nail, and I do the rest off camera as usual, and we're going to go straight into filing. We're coming straight into filing. Do you guys see this file? You see this nail file that I'm using? If you see this file anywhere, don't ever buy it, because it's just so crap. Like, it's just so crap. It's an 8080 grit file, which means it's supposed to be coherent and strong enough, and just like generally like making the filing work faster, but it wasn't. It was just, I don't know how there can be a fake 80 grit file. I really don't know, but I got it from like a you know this miscellaneous, when they have like a bit of everything cosmetic shop, nail and every other thing. Yeah, that's the store I got it from, and it just made my filing just it just made it like 10 times harder. Anyways, I switched to like another file that I found, luckily for me. So we do all of the sidewalls first. That's like my number one filing rule. I do all the sidewalls first, then I come to do the body of the nail. I file straight out on all of the sides of the nails, and then after that I'm gonna come in with my sanding band. So I got asked, and I think I'm just going to pop the question up, how I seal in my cuticle area. This is exactly how I do it. I use my sanding band to sculpt out my apex, to seal in my cuticle, and to just further like file and make my work look clean and neat. So the secret for me is my sanding band. I know there's other bits there's other like drill bits, sorry, that do this work, that sort of like go around the cuticle area and like do all of the work that my sanding band is doing. But just because, like, if you followed me for a while, you'd know that I'm self-taught, so I practically like train myself to make use of what is around me to work for me. This is how I ended up using the sanding band, and I'm still going to like improve on, like on it, and switch to something else. But for now, this is just what I do, and the results are like always beautiful, flawless every time. This is a tip for your gel polish. Apply a little bit of clear powder to your gel polish if it is runny. If your gel polish is like really thin and really runny, apply a bit of clear powder to it and it becomes like thick and easy to work with. So not to move too fast, but we're already like in the design part, and this is like I saw this design on TikTok and like it's been in my head. I didn't like, when you draw something off the top of your head because you've seen it somewhere but you just can't remember or find like the inspo picture. That's what happened to me. I'd seen it like just once and then I was like, I have to recreate this. So I do this design in red and I do it in white on the other hand. And yeah, so this is how. So for the red polish, I did have to apply a bit of clear powder into it, but the white polish was like really thick, so I just did it once. And I'm also going to tell you guys again, this is what nobody really tells you when you see nail art looking popping and all of that, except you're using a very, very good, like, and I mean very, very good pigmented powder. Polish, except you're using a very good pigmented polish. You have to go over your nail art like over again. So you see all of these designs, I did go over them twice, and yeah, just so that the color could pop like really, really well. So I do this design on both hands, except I do it in white and I do it in red on one hand. So that being said, before I stop talking, 2024, does anybody have goals for 2024? Goals, actual goals, like actual things that people want to do, not just, oh, I want to stop drinking in 2024 and then boom, I'm going to stop drinking. For me, I have certain things I would like to do to improve on my life, and certain things being like learning extra skills and improving on my work. So I want to learn how to do makeup, because I feel like I've just been so much of a nerd for so long, and no insult to the word being like a nerd, but I just feel like I've just been such a nerd for so long. I've missed out, nothing really to miss out, but I've missed out on, some certain basic skills I should have acquired, hence prioritizing to learn makeup. So I want to do makeup next year. I want to post more, like actually get a schedule, and yeah, I think like learning makeup has been the major thing, and then maybe just take care of my hair more. I don't know. But what are you guys' New Year resolutions or goals? What are your goals for the new year?